Hello, true art believers, and welcome. My name is Todd Rod the Bod, and I am the number one live art streamer in the world. And you are watching day 226 of 300 days of drawing. We got some cloud drawings we're going to start today, and hopefully, you learn something along the way. I believe I will learn something because I'm constantly experiencing new experiences and acquiring new skills each time I do a new cloud. So hopefully the build up to the 300th day of clouds will be a magnificent one. Otherwise, let's begin today's live art stream. Again, this is Todd Rod the Bod. And welcome, friends. I hope you're doing well. Oh no, that screen that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Alrighty then. We'll work with that. We'll work around that. Anyways, I hope you are doing well. This is Todd Rod the Bot. I am about ready to start my new cloud drawing here, and we're just going to kind of go at it. Let's see. So what I'm going to do differently today is I think I'm going to use the what am I going to use? We're going to use the a hard edge brush that kind of it's not like a pencil, right? But it's just like a regular brush, I guess. I don't know what you would call it, but it's a brush, and we're just going to work with it. All right. So we're going to do like an underdrawing here, and we're going to jump in and kind of just do something like this, right? And then we're going to go and do some fine lines. Now we're going to kind of elaborate some of the form there. I don't like that. We got to move this around. So this is going to be new. This is a new experience for me because I haven't used this brush for the last how many days. So it's going to be really new. Just kind of see how I'm going to render this drawing. So I'm going to try to do as many as I can, but because it's a new brush, I'm going to be going a little bit slower than I'd like to. And that's fine. You know, that is a relatively okay response when you're doing something new. All right. And I'm going to see how well I am able to manipulate my clouds today. So let's pretend that the light source is coming here, right? Kind of go boop, boop, right down there, and that means these areas are going to be like these areas will be like lighter right here, maybe a little bit right here, and then maybe like right here, I guess. So that's what I would assume would be happening if I were to let's have the underdrawing there and use that as a guide there. And we're going to use that as a guide and just kind of go here and do like a shadow. Now, what I might want to do is I'm going to put this at 80% flow. There we go. And see how that looks. There we go. I think I can handle that. 80% flow. It's a little bit. Let's do 65%. All right. Well, we're just going to keep it simple here, and we're just going to go and we're just going to kind of add these simple tones here and see what kind of happens. Right. Let's kind of move this around the area. Maybe it's something like right here. That. And now, yeah. So we're just going to go from there. Again, very new. This is the first time I've used this brush. I'm not really familiar with it. Well, I am a little bit, but not for like this type of work here. All right, so we're just going to play around here and kind of blend things around. Really like rough, and then we're going to see what happens. Now, if you're wondering why it looks like this. It's just because I'm practicing different ways of going about drawing and just trying to see what way works for me. And this is going to be a good segue into my when I start using paint, I think. I don't like that. We're going to move over to something else. We're trying something else. We're going to try another one. Go over here. Where's my brush? Workspace. Reset. Anyways, we're going to move to another one. And we're going to try something different. We're going to try something different. And that's what iterative drawing is all about. So you notice that I'm always doing more and more of each one. And I'm doing that on purpose. So I'm going to try a different way about how I can go doing this. Just not really. Maybe what I'll do is I'll go simple. I'll do a simple cloud first and see if I can control the forms um, that way. Like a really simple, like generic cloud, like the ones you see in The Simpsons or any type of cartoon. And we're going to see how I can manipulate this one. Alrighty. And we're going to pretend the sunlight is going that way. Doing a little sunlight, and we're just gonna we're gonna really go dark in these areas. Let's just go dark, dark, and see what happens. All right, now so we're gonna make these clouds gray here, and then see what happens. You often hear me say you will hear me say like, oh, we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna see what happens. I'm just gonna see what happens. Like the reason why is because I just don't know. I don't have like a definite. I just don't know enough about like these programs, and I don't understand. I don't really have a strong enough knowledge to kind of like say, oh, this is the outcome of my drawing. So whenever I do something like this, it's because I'm practicing and trying to learn how to do it. It's not because I know how to do it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing these live streams and I wouldn't be even pursuing drawing clouds. If I knew how to draw clouds, I probably wouldn't be drawing clouds every day for 30 days straight or 100 days straight, you know? And I listened to a YouTube video today and a person was like, drawing clouds are easy. And I'm like, man, that's maybe I'm just overthinking it, you know? Maybe I'm overthinking it and over processing things and I'm making it into something that it really isn't. But we'll see. So this is a little bit better. I think this is a little bit more like of a better like study, just like a playing around with clouds. Yeah, it's a little bit better. It's a little bit funner. Um, Not great. I'm not gonna be like I'm not bragging about it. That's for sure. But it's a nice jump, and we'll see what happens. We're just gonna play around with it some more and so forth. What if I were to Yeah, I need some contrast. All right. So all I'm really doing now is I'm just kind of color testing and just kind of trying to do like a kind of like blending, but I'm not like hyper blending at all. I'm not like adding like ex- incredible details here and there. I'm just kind of like playing around and then seeing what kind of information I can start. What information I need to develop with this drawing, and what information I can kind of leave out, you know. And there's no answer to this. I just don't like have, oh, so this is the exact amount of detail you need to do when you're doing clouds like this. Um, and I'm probably being a little bit too, I don't know. I don't have the answer right now. I'm going to have to do about 50 of these. And it's actually, I've started doing some studies outside of these live streams. So you're going to probably see you might see some jumps in improve in like the ability to render clouds. I hope so. I hope that like that extra effort is going to yield some fruit. Um, maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. But the thing is, you got to keep working at it, and you got to keep trying, and you got to keep applying effort. There's not like a solid answer. You're never going to have the best solution. All I can say is when you're doing stuff like this, you just keep working at it. You keep working at it. You keep working at it, and then eventually something will happen. So, as you can see, I'm just kind of being sloppy, and there's some reasoning for that, but mainly kind of being sloppy because I don't want to define things too early, and since I don't have a fine knowledge of how to use this brush effectively, it's going to take some time. Um, but already, I think there's going to be if I work on playing around with this a little bit more, I think there's going to be more of I'm going to enjoy it more, the outcomes more than when I was doing my pencil drawings. The pencil ones are nice. I might alternate between doing the pencil ones and working on these. I might do the pencil ones for the under drawings for these because I think there's some utility there. I think psychologically having it feel like a pencil helps me out. Um, but we'll see. So something like that. Come in. I feel like I'm making ice cream scoops again. Contrary to popular belief, I struggle at making clouds. I don't know what is with it. It's just like I can't really grasp complex things. Like I can't make them up. I try my best, but for some odd reason, it's just like it's really bugging me. It's really bugging me. You know, it's bugging me, and I'm just trying to figure out how I can get past this barrier of skill, and just keep trying and keep trying, and then hopefully something's going to click. You know, something's going to have to click. Something is going to resonate. Something I'm going to do, or something I'm going to see, is going to open up a new stream of like insight for me. You know, and who knows? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm just going to keep trying and keep working at it, and just be unwavering. Just have tunnel vision. let's see here. And now we're just gonna go playing around here. Let's see here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use the white. Oops. Oh yeah. We'll put the underdrawing on the top. And I'm gonna do a shadow and put the white here. Actually, we'll try something different. We're gonna go and we're gonna put the black on top. And see how that works. If I can put the black on top, black tone, and then we'll put the white on top of that. So we'll go from dark to light. We'll see how that works out. So constantly play around, and so forth. Maybe kind of do something like this and see what happens. Okay, I can zoom in and all right. Try this. Oh, I did the underdrawing and the whatever it is on top. My gosh. Anyways, that's no good. Something like this, kind of play around here. Yeah. So this is what I'm doing. This is how I am drawing my clouds at the moment. There's no maybe near the end I can go around when I have enough experience and I've done enough of them. I can start I can give like people some tips. But I have like rudimentary knowledge on it. Like I know a little bit, but I don't think I know enough to kind of go around saying, "Oh, this is how you do clouds. This is how you do clouds. There's only one way." But I'm gonna be immersing myself with a variety of styles and just trying them out and so forth. But at the moment, this is what I'm gonna work on now for a while. I'm gonna work on the next few days. I'm gonna be working on this type of stuff simply because I think it's gonna be a good segue into jumping into color clouds. And I'm gonna be using this brush, and I want to get some practice at it. The pencil one is nice, but it's not what I'm looking for right now. I anticipated on moving towards doing color um, clouds, and I need something that's going to have a little bit more ability to kind of mass out large areas quickly. And so that's what I'm be focusing on today, or focusing on for the next 4 days, is basically just working on making better clouds, more unique clouds, and so forth. But yeah, I don't really have anything to say other than just a little bit. I'm struggling today. I'm struggling. It's been a long day. Um, it's been a long day when I don't have a lot to say, and when I am saying a lot, or when I'm struggling to form a cohesive thought chain. And so that's what's happening today. Is I'm just kind of stuck. I had a big long day, and Just trying to go out with some sense of consistency, right? Maybe in the future, I really would like to understand these clouds. I want to get better at them. It's just going to take me a while. As I said, very, very slow at learning. And it's just, it's one of those unfortunate things. Why would I do these live streams if I don't know what I'm doing? Well, the thing is, you do them so that you can become better at them. Now, some people, not me, are going to be better at them much quicker. And bless them, bless them because I'm just one of those individuals that it takes a while for things to really click, you know, and some things that are really not necessarily challenging, but uh, um, that some things that have like I don't know, I don't like where this is going. Yeah, I don't like where this is going. That's too complex. But I'd learned a little bit. But I don't have much room to work anymore. Oh my gosh. I thought I'd be able to let's keep working on this one. Why not? I don't have anywhere I don't have anywhere to go with this one. So we're just gonna see what happens. We're gonna go in and we're gonna tighten it up using some contour lines. I wish I was decent at this. I wish I was not struggling, but it is what it is, You just gotta deal with it and then hope that your next day will be better. Yeah, so we're gonna just kind of tighten up some of these lines here and tighten up some of these lines and see what happens. And then we're just gonna go at it. Again. So I know how to like kind of get started. I just don't know how to like really finish. uh, I know how to kind of get like my clouds rolling. Um, so next time I think I'm starting to formulate some strategies here. But it's gonna take me some time to really get the drawings kind of situated. And yeah, I just hate to say it. It's gonna take me the whole 100 days to really get used to this, to really understand them and really get decent. I hope I get decent. I don't know. I don't know. Like the it's all up in the air right now. I'm all up in the air with these. I thought it was an easy enough uh subject matter that I could kind of not wing it, but jump in and just kind of improve or get better from it. But I didn't know I'd be so like I didn't know I'd be as behind with skill wise at doing these. I had enough skill level to kind of jump into this process. And it's weird. I'm one of those artists that I really have to know the subject before I can kind of like become an expert at it. I like other artists can they can just draw things. They see it and they can draw it and they can break it down. Me, I can't break it down. I have to like I have to know everything, or not everything, but I have to know a substantial amount to really break it down. Other people can just see it and like they know by default how to break down those forms automatically. Meanwhile, I'm just trying my best to come up with some sort of semblance of form, you know. So what I don't know, I just don't get this type of like layering effect. It's not people are really good at that. Like it makes sense that you can create like these layering effects where you can kind of layer it on, but like this is weird. Like when you do this and it gets dark, lighter and lighter, that's just a weird thing for me. That automatic opacity. So that's just like weird for me to understand at this point. And I'm assuming that I'll start getting an understanding of it later on. But right now it's just one of those things is like what is this is a weird like function for drawing. I just don't understand it and it's going to take me a while. It's what it is, what it is. I'm out of it today, everyone. I am out of it. I was called into work. I wasn't supposed to work today, and all kinds of shenanigans were happening. And I'm just like, gosh, okay, I'll come in. That's why I'm doing this late. And when I'm tired and fatigued, everything, it's starting. It's there's something. I just don't know where to go from here. I don't know what I need to be doing, and I'm going to just keep practicing, watching other people do what they're doing, and then try to do what they're doing to the best of my ability. And hopefully, each time I do something, do a study from another artist, I hope that there is like a residual effect where like I'm throwing my 2 cents into that like metaphorical well, and in there is a point, a tipping point where I after doing so many reps, things just start clicking, you know. I just hope that that's going to happen. I really do, but it's going to take me some time. There we go. It's kind of playing around here. So, yeah, not great, not bad. Notice how they got like they got a little bit better each time, right? I assume that if I were to do another one, the next one's going to be a little bit more clean. Right now, I don't know what I need to do with this one, so I'm just kind of fiddling with it, and then hopefully this type of like manipulation will allow me to kind of move forward in the drawing. I often say like action within a drawing. If you're moving the pencil around on the drawing space, that's often better than kind of pondering where to go with your drawing. And so that's why you see me kind of moving around and saying like, maybe this might be a way to go about it. I don't know. Or maybe I need to be a little looser with my brush, like apply it less pressure. I don't know. And just keep playing around. Maybe do something like that. I don't know. And then there you go. And then that's it. That's it for the day. I don't like this. Whatever. Whoa! Did I just copy it? Anyways, that is 30 minutes and escape. And that's it for the day. That's day 226. Not a bad day. Let's see here. Let's go sign it, and then we're gonna go come back tomorrow. Hopefully, better, more refreshed, and just maybe with a better dialogue. Actually, maybe with something of pertinence to say. Oftentimes, during these events, I don't have anything to say. I really need to. That's one thing I need to improve upon. Just have something on the side of the paper, on the side to kind of talk about and kind of rant and rave. Um, but let's see, 226 out of 300. And that is what it is. That's so this was one, and this was two, and this was the third one right here. And so you went from this, this, this. So there's like actual steps. It's actually growth there, right? So that's so like this was like maybe this is a like a D minus, and then maybe this is a C minus, and then maybe this is like a C plus, right? Maybe it's maybe like that, right? So that's what you want to see. And that's what happened within this time frame. So that's good. That is good to see that type of growth in a drawing or within the context of one study. And it's just going to take time for me to get used to it. Again, I'm kind of fibbing out here. I'm not actually using source material. I need to have some source material around to kind of get some inspiration and get some idea of how to play around the clouds. Otherwise, these are kind of done by imagination, and doing things by imagination, there is some disconnect there. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Let me turn this off. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Todd Rod the Bod, and I am the #1 live art streamer in the world. And as you can see, my clouds suck. Alrighty then. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your evening or morning or day, whatever time of the day it is. I must be going. And you have a wonderful day. Cheers. Don't forget to subscribe. Hey, don't forget to subscribe, please. I got to go to bed. Cheers.